WhatsApp because it's really good for organising stuff. We used to do a load of thumbs ups in different groups. You know, are you going to be here? Thumbs up, thumbs down. But now you can do polls. So it's nice and short.
That's been a godsend.
It really has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get all the notifications.
I really like WhatsApps for that kind of stuff and being organised because I like being organised. The one thing is, though, you're in a WhatsApp group, and then all of a sudden it turns into like a happy birthday WhatsApp group, or do you know?
Happy birthday! Have a great day. Next person, happy birthday. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
And there's no feeling.
Yeah, besides families, like family ones, you have to but.
There's no feeling. It's just this habit of. He said it. Now I have to say it.
The obligation.
Yeah. And then the phone's going off. Notifications.
I've turned off notifications. But then I obsessively have to check it every 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I know.
Yeah. No,
what's your peeve? What's the peeve?
Just like you're saying, that crack. Just getting the notifications about silly little messages. Everyone putting in their 2 cents, especially when you're in groups. Whatever about one-to-one. When you're in a big group, everyone's chiming in, and it's just, you don't even read the messages then. You're kind of... I just glance. I don't even read messages anymore. Even all the hurling messages.
The ones that you post up. You don't even read your own messages.
I read my own, of course. I read them back a few times. Your eyes all right?
No, I'm just thinking. Go on.
And just... Yeah, but because usually there's a load of waffle or stuff that's not even applicable to you. And you're kind of... You know, you're kind of looking out for a word or something to catch your eye. It's just a lot.
I do like it, but I'm veering towards a few little things that you're saying there. When you're on a WhatsApp group where you don't know people, you only know maybe a handful of people on it, like
worse.
a WhatsApp for a stag, and you don't know them, and they're all chiming in banter from back in the day. Do you know? And you're like, who? I don't even know who you are.
And it's shite banter.
Even if it was funny, it's over your head because it could be referencing something that you weren't there for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you remember the time we were in, or somebody chose in the name of a town, and then everyone else started laughing just at the name of the town?
Yeah. Oh, go away, Rashers. No, not Rash. No, all that. It's just nice. So much nice. No, it's too much. Are you in many groups? Are you in many big groups?
Yeah, I've been a few. Like, I mean, it's more teams and stuff like that, though. Like, you know.
Like I said, them stag groups, they can lay dormant for months. The stag could be over and done with. The wedding could be done with. Next thing, someone just throws in a random picture.
But you know, do you not think there's you seem to be following like this this obligation to stay on the WhatsApp group? I mean, I've no problem if you don't like it, just leave it. Like.
Yeah, you're right. And delete it. Sometimes I'm kind of wishful thinking it'll die itself. It's done. The thing has happened. Yeah. It's not going to come up, and then it comes up again. Yeah. And then you're thinking, oh, geez, do I leave now? After Tony said something about John, and then I go on, Paddy's left the group. Now Tony and John are going, I had a good time with that guy.
Was he offended by what I said?
Yeah. What's that guy's? I thought Paddy was sound.
I don't know.
It's too much. Yeah, many. Are you in many big groups?
It's just GAA essentially. Yeah. Other than that, not really. Not that many big groups at all. And then just be one to one. But would you not archive ones as well? Do you archive people on?
When you say archive, like
as in you can have.
There are archives anyway.
Huh? No, but you can actually put people into your archive, right? So say you have a few people there that you don't want to, like I'm in a group here, and you can swipe and then you hit archive. Right, and then that group is archived, and then you search, and then you can look up the group, and then they're hidden away in an archive. Right.
Oh, so, right.
So basically,
I knew you'd be good at you. I knew you'd have the tricks. Right.
So basically, if you're out and you have too much to drink, you can hide these ones, so you make sure you don't text someone that you shouldn't.
It's just a little more awkward, and that's going to stop you.
That's it. Well, you have to, because you're like, where is that? And then you're like.
You have an iPhone.
Oh, you don't have an iPhone?
No, I wonder, is that up?
Yeah,
I wonder is that.
What should be out there now? One archive, and then you bring it back in again. Shit.
Yeah, I have, like the hurling group, you can pin that to the top of the page. So I have that pin. But even in our hurling group, there's 3 or 4 groups.
There's at
least 3, there's definitely 3. Now, and then I have like badminton groups, drama group, a certain group of friends have a group, like the stag groups you're talking about.
What's the drama group like?
It's okay, but...
A bit dramatic?
Full of drama, yeah, it definitely is. It's fine. It's just a lot. I have a very low tolerance for that stuff.
But you do post up videos on WhatsApp, good ones too, to be fair.
Thanks, Cathal.
The one
I like
with
when
the-
people put like a bit of crack.
bit of time, yeah.
A little bit,
How do you
like
do
a
the
little
editing?
bit.
Do the editing for you do editing for you put up a little mini video or something like that.
Of what?
Say you did one there for when Sean did the 5K run and you put that your one on it. Going, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
How did you do it?
It's very easy. If you're not on TikTok. Basically, you can get these templates as you're going through TikTok. This template will show up, and that was that little girl or fella saying that. And basically, there's an option in to use. There's a program on the phone called CapCut, and then it's just like use template. So that person doing that thing is there, and then I just have to pick a picture. And it's just pasting in. If it's not absolutely simple and quick, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You know, if it requires any much effort at all,
Let's look it up.
it's too much effort.
WhatsApp.
They're
good,
easy.
Paddy. Yeah, I WhatsApp. I think it's you don't have to pay for it either. You don't have to pay for tax.
Yeah. There was a time when I think they were gonna go
And try and do it.
through payment, but obviously I don't think that worked. But you know, when there's a bit of crack involved and stuff, but it's this constant thing of yes, yeah, thumbs up, okay, done that. Polls are great. You don't get notifications. If you like the actual message itself, people don't get notified. You know that kind of way. If it was on the message, don't mind that. You think it's brought people closer together?
Well, yeah. It
has.
But then people would argue the same about Facebook. But then Facebook just went shit. I think though.
Facebook went so shit.
But why did it go shit? Did it go shit because WhatsApp took over from it and people said let's just text? Or
I'll tell you why it went shit. But why? Have you any idea?
Is it something to do with Instagram and all something better, or is it the new what they're trying advertising or what is it?
Advertising, all the waffle. You don't see anything from. Okay, I like to see stuff from people. Like I said, content, pictures. If they have something to say, whatever. But if you go on your Facebook, it's all these groups that you might follow, like Joe.ie or Sky Sports or ads. It's all this just junk. And because of all that junk, you can't see the actual individual amongst it, or it's so embedded in the ditch.
Yeah.
And then you're just less likely to use it because of that. It's just so much crap. People actually Facebook. You hardly see anyone post anything.
I find the same
personal.
using internet search engines, like say Microsoft Edge. Is it Edge? Maybe
Edge is something.
Yeah, Microsoft Network. So you go into it, and you go into the new tab, and it goes into the news. You just go straight into news headlines, which are fine. The news headlines are fine. But then you start scrolling down and going through it, but it's just riddled with ads. Like every second headline is an ad.
Yeah.
And then some of them are. YouTube is the same. Actually, if you don't pay for YouTube, they start popping up ads. But some of the ads are just fucking insane because it's like Ann Doyle is Ann Doyle is an investment guru.
I used to get them.
How
are they allowed to put them ads up? Who's fact checking? These are
Yeah.
absolute scams.
Yeah, complete scams. Yeah.
And it had a device.
Crypto.
Did they have the device and everything?
Oh yeah.
And Elon Musk.
So you had Ann Doyle's face, and then you had like fucking hand going like that.
It's all that crack. And Instagram used to be. That's why people went to Instagram, or why it went to Instagram, because it used to just be pictures from people, and you have it on the timeline, whatever, and it's all just stuff that you want to see. And now it's loads of just junk and stuff, and it's gotten to a point now where if I went on to Instagram, right, and let's say 10 of my friends posted something, and I just scrolled a little bit, and then I got distracted. And then when I'm back on Instagram, all that feed is gone now. It's very hard even just to see that old stuff. It's thrown away, and new stuff is populated, and then you've missed all that, and it's just.
YouTube's shorts are the same. You see YouTube shorts, you look through one or two of them, you kind of go, you say, oh, I like that. That's a sports thing, or that's a physio thing and you subscribe. But you rarely see the shorts again. All you do is they keep throwing they keep throwing it at you.
Yeah.
It's like, well, where's the stuff I actually subscribe to? How come I'm not seeing that?
I get you, exactly, Some
what's
of
the point, like?
the stuff you subscribe to, you never really see. Yeah, same with TikTok.
Right.
It's just this bombardment. Sure, the algorithms are just kind of looking at what you're looking at for the longest, and they're just going to throw that at you more so, and then maybe now again, oh sure, I'll show you what you subscribe to. It's
Very cynical. So
I am
in
cynical.
that regard, WhatsApp is actually okay because it's what you get, and you leave the group. It's weird too, though, that you can be added to a group without someone asking you. You don't have to have your number. In theory, you could be put on 10 WhatsApp groups, and then you just have to leave. And then if you leave, can you be put back on again? Can you repeatedly be added and taken off and added? And
question.
taken off?
I'm sure there must be something that you can, an option where you can say can't be added without permission, without accepting first. It must be.
So I've got texts from people saying, "Can I add you to a WhatsApp group?"
Yeah.
I think you can. I was added to one there today.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah, but if you
randomly.
went into your own settings, you could say
maybe okay.
you have to specify first.
That's interesting.
Sorry. Okay. So like, WhatsApp isn't the problem. It's probably more the people then.
Okay.
Just how people are using the thing. Just too. Remember the days? Remember with the text messages?
Remember the
It
days
was 13 cent a text.
you used to have to hide with and dragging the phone into a room to talk in private.
Oh yeah, when the cordless phone.
The regular phones.
Or when you connected to the internet on a dial-up, and you picked up the phone, all you hear is no, but that's kind of where it originated too. When it used to be like 13 cent a text, and phone calls were charged at whatever rate, you used to just get the 1 or 2 messages and the phone calls that was needed to be said. And then it got to a point where it's free calls, free texts, and people just started sending random crap the whole time. Text, ring, ring, ring. Like when I was growing up, I used to get phone calls for like an hour on end from all the lads, talking for an hour. Like, I don't want to be talking to anyone for an hour on a phone. It's just waffle. It's just 3 minutes.
We cut this down.
Like,
we cut this down to half an hour now.
I don't mind, actually. One-to-one conversation. You know, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
It's a total different thing. You know, there's a different feeling when you're one-to-one. When you're on the phone and you have to stop what you're doing, and you have to pin yourself to the window to get reception, and they're driving in the car. They have nothing else to do. They're just trying to get to their destination, and I have to stop everything. It's an abuse of power, Cathal.
Okay, so you're not happy, but still not happy with WhatsApp. Have you changed your mind?
No, I'm changing my mind. Very happy with WhatsApp. I'm sick and tired of people.
There you go.
Just
Love WhatsApp, hate people.
hate people.
Yeah.
Yeah, people need to. I don't know. I'm probably
How
guilty.
would humans be then if dogs didn't exist? Segue. Well, now that you hate people, would they be even worse if dogs?
Do you love dogs?
I like dogs.
Yeah,
Do you like cats?
I used to not like cats. I like them now because we have a lovely little cat there,
Okay.
Terry G. I like
How did Terry G get the name?
a good little story. I'll make it quick. On Joey Tootie's house,
Yeah.
over in Terry Glass.
Terry G.
Yeah, we're in the shed, and this wild cat. We didn't know what it was. I thought it was a ferret. The cat looks like a ferret, and ran into a load of kind of boxes and stuff they would pile up in the corner. And Seamus retrieved the cat, and then he was like, "Well, Paddy, you may take it home." And I didn't even want the cat, and I was like, oh, "Okay." Brought it home then, and the rest is history. The mother came up with the name. Great little name, Terry G.
That is good.
Yeah, and she's a little bit of attitude. You can't rub her down too much, or she'll scrub you.
Okay.
And she'll bite you.
Okay.
And then she'd go, "Meow, no, I'm nice." And then you rub her down, and she'd get you, and then she'd go, "Meow." You just got to leave her alone.
Okay.
She's a lovely little cat. Cats are more to be watched than to be.
I think so. I'm just left alone.
And they are very interesting.
Yeah.
But dogs, the dogs, they just perk you up.
Dogs are always happy. And they're always happy to see you.
Always happy to see you.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could, imagine the state of mind a dog is in when it goes for a walk. It's literally, like, you could not be any more in the moment. Like you know, the way we're out walking, we're thinking about other things. A dog is literally in the moment, looking in the ditch, looking at the bird, running around. It's
Throw
just
the ball. Throw the
throw the
ball.
ball,
Throw
yeah.
the ball. I get the ball. Throw the
Yeah.
ball. I get the ball. Yeah. Throw the ball.
Trudy's out there with a ball now. She's wandering around. Sorry, yeah, but they're so in the moment. But how would we be? How, like, the whole psychology? People are naturally better people because animals are around them.
Yeah, but they say the same with horses too, right?
Oh yeah, horses.
Yeah.
Horses.
And good for therapy.
But
Animals.
horse therapy, yeah.
Yeah.
A horse's heart is your heart gives off a magnetic pulse. Seemingly, a horse's is like way stronger.
Okay.
If you believe in any of that stuff, it must work because
Don't
people.
even know what it
People.
means.
I don't know what it means either. Positive vibes.
Okay.
Posy vibes off the horses.
Positive vibes. All right.
Big posy vibes off the horse. But yeah, like you're saying, therapy. People around horses. It's interesting. There must be something. There definitely is something. Like
Elephants.
the energy between us now that we can't even see. There's some. You know. There's frequencies going on there. Cathal.
Okay.
Every atom in your body vibrates.
Okay.
Do you know?
Right. It
All
does,
the
right. And then you're into the whole frequency thing.
frequency stuff.
Who was this scientist that was into that?
Tesla.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was big into that, right?
A lot of people, there's a
Yeah.
lot of,
There's a lot of stuff on back to YouTube, do you know, but getting frequencies and how they can affect your mood, right?
yeah.
Yeah, are you into that?
Oh, yeah, I am, yeah.
Would you have them on then and listen, or would you be more? What would you have then? Would you prefer the frequency stuff on YouTube, those videos where you listen to and write for an
Well,
hour,
no, I wouldn't
or
listen to that, no.
subliminal messages? Do you ever listen to that stuff?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on that like this. You put it on at night time and you leave it on for 10 hours, and you run up a massive. We don't. That's only low, whatever. But you can say right now you wake up in the morning, you'll be full of energy and buzzing.
Is that a placebo effect thing? Maybe so. I've never tried that now. No. Sorry. What's next there? Dogs are great, just in case you missed that.
Yeah. Right for dogs. Especially dogs who can play cards.
Oh, that picture, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a famous picture.
Is drinking overrated? Is drinking overrated? Did you send me that as a text?
Yeah.
Is drinking overrated? So
You would have.
you're being suggestive again, saying that it is overrated.
I think so.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go on. You go for it and give me your reasons why, and I'll challenge.
Well, the way we do it in Ireland, whatever, just when you're younger and you're going out every weekend,
Yeah.
or when you're in college,
Yeah.
and you're going out every second night, you're just getting. The nights are never as good as you're hoping for. You're always holding on for them great nights. Some nights are really good.
Safety in numbers or law of averages or whatever it is. If you went out every night a week,
Yeah,
right, for maybe I don't say 6 months, right?
yeah.
Surely you get like 10 good nights out, would you? 10, 20?
You'd want to be.
20.
Yeah.
1 in 6 then. Would you give me a hit rate there? 1 in 6 is a good night? Does
Right.
that mean you have to kind of sift through the shit nights just to get through a good night?
Yeah, but
And then what defines a good night?
you're pulling a bird. Come on, that's always
Okay, 1 in 50.
one a year. Yeah. Go on.
1 in 1,000.
Yeah.
Um,
10 grand later.
as a young lad, that was what constituted a good night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that not necessarily didn't constitute drinking though, right?
You have to get the Dutch courage going.
There's a fine line though. Like you can't have like 5 or 6 beers, and then it's like you're like the Fonz, and then like 7 beer, you're like vomiting everywhere.
Yeah, 5 or 6 beers, you're like, oh, I'm still not loosened up now. I want to go out and dance and shout. Oh, I'll get another one. And
And before you know, you're doing shots.
too
and
many, now you're chanting
jacks,
for.
and you're just spewing everywhere.
Yeah, or you're chanting where you think, God, these lines are golden.
And she's
That's
just like,
absolute horseshit.
you're just like you're talking to yourself in the mirror.
yeah. But the hangovers.
No, see that's not drinking. So
But
drinking,
that's a byproduct.
it's a byproduct. But you said drinking is overrated.
It's a
not.
package.
Drinking is great.
Oh, drinking's great. Sorry, yeah.
Right, but it's the hangovers are overrated, right?
Yes.
I know where you're coming from, right?
Yeah.
I'm just being maybe facetious.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
If hangovers
Drinking
were
is
the thing.
fantastic, right? It's great fun. It's good crack. It's the hangover though, right?
Imagine if you didn't get hangovers wasn't a thing.
But they used
Everyone would be alcoholics.
I remember eating Celtic Tiger Dublin. They had these little businesses that popped up that were like you could go in for your hangover cure in the morning. They'd pump you with oxygen, and then there was talk then of 1 or 2 people went in. I think they used to like hook you up in an IV as well. Or there was talk of it now. I never went into them. Oxygen and an IV, and then be on your way again. Yeah.
Did it work?
Come back to us tomorrow morning, and if we see it 6 mornings in a row, you could get like a gold card in coppers.
If you had been hooked up to an IV now
Jesus.
to enjoy a night.
Yeah.
No, it's.
To get you up the next morning. But that was Celtic Tiger era.
Yeah.
It's just work hard, play hard.
Look, I love a good night out. Especially when there's something worth celebrating.
That's not it then.
Yeah. Yeah, oh no.
But is that it then? Sorry, I'm coming across you there, and I'm being very suggestible
No, you're
here.
not.
I'm being very suggestible here.
Yeah.
So, but it is our achievements then. You know.
Definitely, you can have a good night then. It's the kind of when it's for the sake of it, going out for the sake of it, hoping for a good night. Look, that's grand, but that wears thin after a while. But yeah, if you're out celebrating, like after a match or if it was a wedding or.
Do you think it has to be an event then? as opposed to just this random. We go on 60. Let's go for a few beers and play a bit of pool.
No, that is good.
Casual.
That is
That
good.
can be enjoyable.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But it has to be done sparingly. You can't, like, I'm talking about, you know, the times where you used to go every weekend. Like, it does wear a bit thin then.
Do you think? Did you not think?
Hangovers, I'm sick of hangovers.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure. But do you not think like the week and then Friday, and then all of a sudden the weather's like it is outside, and you're like, oh, the whole city's going to be out.
I know.
Why am I not going out?
I know, we're dreamers. You're dreaming of a good night out.
But
The weather's nice.
You go, and even in Dublin, then the first summer, the first really good night here, you go down to the Barge pub down in near Rathmines, Ranelagh,
Yeah.
and there'll be like 200 or 300 people outside.
You're giving me the graw for beer here, man.
And I'm just on a day like today. So everyone's
It's true, it's so true.
Let's just get out there and just drink ourselves stupid.
God, I love a beer. It is true, look. Yeah. Yeah, but that's like an event, that's like a good...
An event though, is it?
No, but it is. It's like, how often do you get nice weather? If we had nice weather every day, you wouldn't be going out every day, would you?
Well, you're probably doing more sport, or... Well, we do plenty of sport anyway too, to be fair. Well, during summer, I think we just pack everything in during summer. So we do more of everything. More sport, more drinking, more socialising, more of everything. And then in winter, there's 3 or 4 months there. It's just like, I'm just staying indoors now.
Get through the winter, guys. Just stay going.
So a good night then. Drinking is not necessarily overrated, but you think it has to be an event. So what's better now? I had one there.
Look, it's great crack on the drink. Like, you can have a good night. You obviously get into a different mood when you're drinking. Obviously, don't go senseless and
You
be
can't
smart.
completely cabbaged. What's better, right? Here's one for you. What's better, a good funeral or a bad wedding?
Good funeral, of course.
I suppose the answer is
Finnegan's Wake.
good versus bad, right? But yeah, good funeral.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. It's a happy funeral. You can have happy funerals.
When somebody's at a certain age and it's not tragic. And
Yeah, and family knew.
family ones where there's a grandparent. One of my grandmothers passed away. You were catching up with cousins you hadn't seen in, Jesus, maybe 6, 7, even 10 years.
Yeah.
So that was what you would constitute.
Yeah.
That was my first experience of a good funeral.
That's great. It's great
Yeah.
if you can have. What way would you like to have your funeral?
What way would I like to have it?
Yeah, well, like, would you like a big celebration?
That'd be nice to think, because that
Yeah.
means you've lived a long life, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking, right? You've lived a good one. I'd like to be cremated as well. I don't think I'd like to be buried. You know, in case Brendan's really pissed off at me and he just says, you know what, he's done. Bury him. So you need to make sure you're dead. You just
In the coffin.
at least you just get into the oven, get done, and that's it. It's over.
What if you're in the oven and next thing?
I know, but you'll be cooked like that. But what happens if you're in the coffin and you're scratching your clawing there for a couple of days? Like?
I mean, it's not literally. He's dead. Put him in the coffin, bury him. It's not, there's a good few days there where you're dead as a doornail.
What way do you want to do it?
I hope it's as sad as anything.
No way.
I hope it's so sad.
Why?
I just really want people to be so sad I'm gone.
I can probably guarantee that they're not going to be. Go for it.
Huh? No, I hope everyone's celebrating.
Yeah, everyone's having the crack
Yeah, I hope it's a real
and telling stories.
upbeat. Yeah, stories and having a laugh, and as long
Jesus.
as
And then what to say about you? Jeez, he was mad for putting stuff in WhatsApp groups the whole time.
yeah. Do you remember the time he?
All the time he's in the WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
Jeez, he must have been in 1,000 of them. The WhatsApp groups made him happy. They really did.
Yeah. Simple old chap, you know, kept to himself. You know.
That's funny too at certain funerals when there's people you know and then someone comes up, he was this, that kind of lad, and you're kind of going, no, he wasn't. He was nothing like that.
Yeah, but you agree anyway.
Yeah, he just kind of, he was.
Yeah. No, and you know when you're in the funeral home, and let's say it's not a very sad affair, you know, everyone's accepting of what happened, but then the old lady will come in, and she'll go, oh, this is so, oh God, I was trying to bring you down, and you're like, will you jog off, will you? Get out of here! Don't need you around. Gee, mate, you're worse than I was when I heard he's died.
Yeah.
Like,
Trying to have a few beers here.
yeah. I'm chatting with a bird here. My third cousin, I believe that's okay. Yeah. How do we get into this?
Happy funerals, sad weddings.
How do we
Drinking was over.
Yeah. And look, sorry. You keep changing me, man.
You're so suggestible, Paddy.
You just know me better than I know myself. Look, obviously, yeah. Drink can be a great socialising tool and It loosens you up.
Social lubricant.
Even politicians,
Oh yeah.
over drinks.
Churchill.
Yeah, Churchill was it, yeah. Steve Jobs, all that crap.
I was a raving alcoholic.
Oh, he was a raving alcoholic,
he was,
yeah. But, like, and a person can be a lot more honest with the drink in him. If you want to find out something about a person, imagine...
Get somebody really drunk and then ask him, what do you really think about it?
No, but let's say...
He hates WhatsApp.
Yeah, but let's say I was sceptical of you and you were working for me or whatever, and... have a few drinks. Let's see, like, it's almost like a truth formula, nearly.
No way. Is that what you do when you employ? Is that what you do when you employ people?
Oh yeah.
First night.
Yeah.
I'll get absolutely hammered.
Yeah. Do initiation process. There's a pig involved. Say no more. and it'll be videotaped.
Yeah, and put up in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah. Then, James Cameron? No, James Cameron's a movie director.
He is.
Who's one of the Prime Ministers of England?
David Cameron with the pig.
There was some about pig there.
There was a pig's head. It was someone just eating school things. So, there was a plummy eating, oh boys, let's do this, tally-ho, and then they'd punch each other in the stomach. And
yeah, was he not some more kind of sexually explicit, no?
Was it? It was. Was that Boris and himself? They went to the same school.
Something. Look it up, guys. We can't be doing all the work for you.
Yeah. Come here. While we're here, right, I had one in as well. You can judge these, right?
Go on.
There's a camera on, it is.
It's on.
How are we going to this now? Did I text you this? Maybe I did. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Funny jokes told in movies. Right, this is a complete jump now, right?
This is the favorite part of the show for everyone. Everyone loves the jokes from Cathal Murphy. They're so good.
They're not from me now, they're from the internet. Nothing's really original. Okay. Zootopia. Okay, what do you call a three-humped camel?
A minibus.
I don't know. Nick says pregnant. You've seen Pulp Fiction?
I have.
Did you like it?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Tarantino. You're a Tarantino fan, aren't you?
I do like Tarantino. I'm not like some expert on him.
Okay,
Pulp Fiction is good.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Done with Travolta.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson is the hitman, right? Remember he brought Uma Thurman out, and she was Mia, and she told her joke. 3 tomatoes are walking down the street, Papa tomato, Mama tomato, and baby tomato. Baby tomato starts lagging behind. Papa tomato gets really angry, goes back and squishes him and says...
Ketchup.
There you go.
Yeah.
And she told that.
This is an okay joke.
It's an okay one. Now I actually remember...
What were you saying about the camel?
Oh, that
is it pregnant?
Joke. There's 3 humps. Why is the camel have 3 humps? Because it's pregnant. Doesn't meet your approval, really. Hey, there was a movie in 1983, right? And I remember watching this with Cher, Kurt Russell, and Meryl Streep. And it's called Silkwood, right? And it's a fairly heavy one because it's about a power station or some nuclear power station. Okay, so the joke is, a young brave visits the chief of the tribe with a question. Wise one. Is it true you name all the members of the tribe? And if so, how's it done? And the old man replies, yes, for over 20 years I have named each person who was born to the tribe. I sit outside the lodge, and when I hear the infant's first cry, I open my eyes, and the first thing I see becomes the name. So it was with your brother, Big Bear, your sister, Singing Bird, and your cousin, Blue Cloud, and so on. But tell me, 2 dogs fucking, why do you ask? I can't remember who was it. Oh, it was your man. It was your man. Have you ever seen Tremors with Kevin Bacon? Do you know the 2 lads and there's underground worms in it?
No.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Is it?
Yeah, it's such a great movie, right?
Is it comedy?
Yeah, it's one of those comedy ones, and it's set in kind of middle America. It's really good. But anyway, your man in it, he died a couple of years ago. He told the jokes from what I remember. It was really good.
Yeah, text it on to me. I've no phone on me. I can't even make a note.
What?
That was good. I like that one. Who am I to judge anyway? I'm going around there talking like I'm the joke expert. Oh, did I have a good one? Oh yeah, I have one.
From a movie?
It's not from a movie.
Oh, tell a joke anyway. Go for it.
I said this day in work, and one of my colleagues rudely interrupted with the actual punchline. But hopefully you don't know it. What is the difference between a vitamin and a hormone? I can't make vitamins.
That's just weird.
Oh. Hormone? Go on, Cathal. Got that off TikTok.
28 days later.
TikTok.
28 days later, 2002. Mark, a man walks into a bar with a giraffe. They both get pissed. The giraffe falls over. The man goes to leave and the bartender says, "Oh, you can't leave that lion there." And the man goes, "No, it's not a lion. It's a giraffe." Wow, there's one there from a Woody Allen movie. Woody Allen movies?
I don't see Woody Allen. I can never picture him.
He's the one who married his daughter.
Oh, fucking Woody Allen, yeah. A stepdaughter.
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you get about that shit?
Who had the line? Is it funny like a Woody Allen movie or funny peculiar like a Woody Allen marriage?
Yeah, he's like the original weird of Hollywood, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, his stepdaughter. Didn't he like meet her when she's like 11 or something?
Yeah, and kind of raised her like that.
You can imagine it must have been groomed or something.
That was the accusation anyway. There's a joke from Jurassic Park. What do you call a blind dinosaur? I don't know. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us?
Do you think he saw us? Yeah. You know the one about what do you call a gay dinosaur? Do you? Do you know that one?
No, it's not.
What do you call a gay dinosaur?
Oh, God, what do you call it?
Megasaurus.
Okay, that's good.
Thanks.
Ah, Rocky 5. Knock, knock.
Bless yourself when you hear the word Rocky.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish who?
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Yeah, nice little one.
Bicentennial Man. Do you remember that one?
No.
Movie? 1999. Robin Williams is in it. He's kind of this kind of AI robot-y thing.
Ooh, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Just a side note, seemingly Robin Williams as a stand-up comedian robbed a ton of jokes. He was notorious for robbing jokes.
No way.
Yeah, found out there recently. Seemingly like
That's why he's called Robin.
Robin by name, Robin by nature.
Jesus. Two cannibals were eating a clown. One turns to the other and says, "Does this taste funny to you?" Yeah, we're not going to do better than that to two dogs, are we?
No, or the joke I said about vitamins.
Yeah.
Jokes, I don't know, you can't really... Isn't the thing in other cultures, like, do they actually tell jokes? Like, in Ireland, you tell a joke in the way we're saying it. It's almost like you're almost nearly taking the mick out of yourself.
You're telling jokes.
You're never...
Have you heard this one?
Yeah, but you're never saying it in a way of, like, thinking, like...
This is going to win the crowd over again?
Yeah, this is hip, this is cool. It's just, you're just even out boredom. It's almost...
Is that an age thing?
Anti-funny you're nearly trying to be.
Is that an age thing?
An edge?
Age. Do you know when you were a kid, you had all these jokes and you were trying to impress the crowd as a teenager? Do you know, you boom, boom, boom. And
Yeah. Do you like stand-up comedians?
Yeah, some I do, yeah. You go through, but I like small doses.
I don't.
You don't like stand-up comedy?
No, I don't like the idea. I don't like comedy. Well, sorry. Some people do like. Obviously, it's a talent, but...
Oh, well, he likes Kevin Bridges and all these guys.
I do actually like Kevin Bridges.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
It's just this idea of it's rehearsed. Comedy's better when it's ad-libbed and off the cuff. That's why I find it's more...
Comedy then is more of a one-man stage play then, really.
It's a stage play, yeah. It's rehearsed, and then you're trying to paw it off as if it's just... that is ad-lib.
But does it matter if it's funny or not, like? As in, doesn't matter as long as it's funny.
Oh yeah, but for me, I just then from that I just don't really find it funny. I remember I saw Brendan Grace when I was younger on the Late or something. There was some special on, and with the family. I was young and I thought it was hilarious. A few times I actually found something really, really funny. And he was in the Racket Hall then, maybe a year on, and I got tickets to go see him. And I was unaware of how the comedy thing worked. Yeah. And it was the exact same set. And I've never been so bored. Because I knew the jokes. And there was women in the crowds there and they were wailing laughing. And I was so like disappointed. And it was the same.
And have you not gone to see Tommy Tiernan live?
No.
I've never seen. He's very good live.
I've seen like the live shows. He's good. Yeah, he's actually Tommy Tiernan is good.
Dylan Moran is very good.
I just don't stand comedy. I just don't really. I would prefer comedy in a moment. Like really, I find actually dogs. Do you ever see the cats and dogs doing stuff? Like if they do something silly, they knock someone over.
Do you like the Jerry and Beadle? Remember, you used to do those ones. Here's another 20-minute clip of fucking the dogs getting run over or whatever it was,
Yeah.
or people running into each other. And
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like that kind of
I
stuff?
probably would. I'd probably appreciate it more now because there's so much fakery online from people pretending that something's after just happened was actually rehearsed.
You send in a
and
video
staged.
clip of like your aunt falling down the stairs.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and like,
Yeah.
and
But
they put the music on it.
Yeah, but nowadays, a lot of that is just acted. It's all staged. People are trying to paw it off as
Genuine.
genuine. Whereas if you see a dog do something, that dog has not been trained to fucking jump up, headbutt a lad, and flip into a pool, and do whatever the hell random thing happens.
Some clever dogs out there.
Well, I just find it a bit more believable or a bit more genuine. How would you get into comedy? Oh yeah,
With jokes there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Last topic then.
yeah.
Is everyone a fitness expert these days?
We're going into that one, right? Yeah, Jules, well, you might not see a lot of that online, do you?
What's that? Fitness stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
a lot.
you said it there. If you look, I look at YouTube Shorts sometimes, and if you look at one thing, it just feeds you just the same thing over and over. So and there's no end of
All
whatever
these-
you want, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, maybe to your point, everyone is, or everyone has an angle on it, or it's like, don't listen to if you're doing, don't get fooled by yoga, do Pilates. Or
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get, if you're training for 30 minutes a day, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Do you get that?
See that an awful lot.
Competitive with each
Yeah.
other instead of saying,
There is, and there's this thing where one lad would, like you're saying, such and such people say this, but my program works. I have all these clients. Look at all these satisfied clients.
6 minute abs.
What have you any thoughts on fitness? How do you fit?
How to get fit?
Yeah,
Just get off the couch first.
get off the couch.
Get off the couch. Group sessions.
Do you want to lose weight? Let's
Yeah.
say you're 5 stone overweight. How do you do it?
But use smaller plates. That's one.
Yeah.
Double the protein, half the carbohydrates.
I wouldn't even. Okay, you can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd just be
then-
reducing the calories,
Yeah. Well.
drinking
Yeah.
more
but-
water.
Yeah. High protein helps though, and then you should try build muscle and do cardio at the same time.
Yeah, build muscle. Yeah, exactly. Do cardio.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Up your energy output. Reduce your energy input to calories.
Paddy, you sound like an expert.
Yeah, that sounded good, didn't it?
Yeah.
I can't even. Sometimes I'm
Do you have
amazed.
a 50-day program that people could join? Just
No.
run the banner along the bottom there.
The most important thing you can do to
Yes.
improve your overall look and health is your mindset.
No.
That's 100%.
No, yeah.
100%.
Is it though?
What's a good mindset going to do for you? Well, it's going to get you off the couch. It's going to get
Oh,
you
well,
eating
there's-
right.
there is that, yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to feel good about yourself.
Yeah, but you have to do the hard work though. You
Have to do
can't
the
just
hard
kind of, your mindset can't just go, right, geez, I feel terrible. I look like shit and I'm overweight, I need to lose weight. And then like, well, positive mindset, actually, you know what I do? 2 minutes later. Do you know?
But you'd be so surprised the power of
No, I get that. All
the
right, yeah.
law of attraction, and
Are you into that, law of attraction?
it definitely is a thing. Now, I'm not a very good endorsement of it because
Right.
of my own kind of.
But do you have to,
doubts.
are you into the whole like manifestation? Like
It
manifest
definitely is a thing.
Is
It has to be.
Why?
Sure. How is anything? How have I even made this? How has anything around us been built? It first started
What's
off
that?
in your mind.
Yeah, but you don't manifest it.
You do in a way.
Well, you think
course you
about
do.
it and you say, I can plan.
Yeah.
That's planning, though. Surely that's just basic planning. Right?
Sure, what?
And organising.
Yeah, but
then they say it on the YouTube, like, you can have everything you want. You can manifest wealth. And then you get some woman in her 70s from fucking America, like, and she's like, this is how I learned how to do it. And she's like, I got everything I want. And you're like, no, you didn't. You can get you.
oh yeah, there's charlatans out there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very skeptical of the whole. And then if you're not getting it, you're doing it wrong. You're not man. You have to feel like you have it already. But that's just delusional, then, right?
But sure, what are delusions? What's the difference between delusion and a dream?
That's a dream.
But so
But-
dreams
but-
come
but in
true.
order to manifest-
Dreams coming true.
In order to manifest something that you want, you have to believe it so much that you already have it. But then that's just like leads to like mental illness, surely, because you're like, I have the Ferrari, and then you're looking at them, kind of, you actually don't. You don't own a Ferrari. You don't. No, I do. I've manifested it.
No, but you're saying to yourself, I'm going to. It's like it's you're opening that portal, Call. Oh,
That's just more the power of positive thinking, though.
Yeah.
Determination.
yes.
Yeah. But the way they sell it is like if you believe it and think of it hard enough, it'll arrive. It'll fall down on your lap.
I know what you mean. I know it's hard.
It's more motivational, surely.
Yeah, you'd say it yourself for sure. Not everyone not everyone's dreams come true and stuff. But let's say you say a dream came true. I'm living a dream. You don't say, you never say a delusion came true. My delusions all came true. You just, because now those delusions are, they're now, but
maybe people like Ted Bundy do, or my delusions came true exactly as I planned it.
no, but they don't word it as delusions. They say the dream. It's a dream because it came true. It's a dream came true. But like, what dreams start off as delusions. They are delusional in a way.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if they don't work out, and if they don't work out,
No.
it was a delusion.
But
I'm delusional.
You hear people say, this is exactly like it's my dream just came true. And you're kind of, is this exactly how you planned it? Is it?
Yeah.
Down to it? It's not how manifestation is supposed to be, where you have it exactly planned out in your head, structured, organised, and then like, this is how it happens.
I don't think it's that way.
I don't know.
You kind of get in that direction. I think you do have to. Look, I
need some motivation. I'm all for motivation, right?
And sorry, back to these fitness experts.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of what they do is they're motivating and they're encouraging and they're saying, great job, you're doing great. Yeah. What's that doing? Positive feedback into the person's mindset. Yeah. Now that person's mindset, they're picturing themselves. There was actually a study done where someone, I don't know, it was done between two twins or something, but one of them just kept thinking they were skinny. Just keep thinking they were skinny, eating the same diet and that, but whatever happened, the person that was thinking positively lost more weight. And they'd done it over...
Marginal. It wasn't marginal, though. Like, it wasn't like he lost.
It's significant.
Lost.
I'm going to say it's significant now. I don't know. Because it definitely is a thing. It is. It has to be. The whole frequency thing and whatever. Not that I understand it, but there is something to it. I do believe. What do you think? You must be...
I'm sceptical about some of this stuff.
But what do you believe in then? How do you think things happen?
Well, you go up and you do them.
You're seeing this logical, it's like 1 + 1 = 2.
It does.
You do this. There's none of this ether.
Ah, no.
Do you ever hear about the ether?
It's out in the ether. I get that. You have to think of it and you have to want something and you have to be attracted to something that you want, right? So then, therefore, the motivation comes from it. Or you have this ideal lifestyle or image of yourself that you want to attain. But that just means you have to work towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just motivation, I think. So I think people get mixed up with manifestation and motivation. I think people...
They go hand in hand. You can't just solely think it, Colin.
Well, that's... I think that there are people who are selling manifestation, and this is how you do it online, that they are saying that if you solely think it, it'll happen.
No, I don't think they are. I don't think they are saying that.
Whereas I think you have to be motivated and you have to work really hard to get
it. You do. You know,
but they don't. They skip over this.
No, Carl, I don't think. No, I don't think so.
Work, like.
Not the people I'd be looking at.
They gloss over it, like.
Well, okay, lie in bed 10 hours a day, just keep thinking, and again at the end of the year, that Ferrari is going to be outside your front door.
Exactly.
That's not what they're saying.
It kind of is, though.
It's not, Carl.
Because you have to believe.
Carl, you're a cynic.
There is that, like.
You've gone down that path now. No, I must send you some links.
Send me on some decent stuff.
I'll send you on a bit of porn and that.
That's how you manifest.
Yeah. No, it's not like that. It's about thinking it first, and then in that thought process, you then develop this. You're steering your whole direction in that.
You're motivated.
Yeah, but then you're doing it. But you have to believe. If you let's say your whole thought process was, no, I can never do it. They're so much better than I am. I can't. No. Whereas if you were to see things and go, well, that person's successful, and I'm way better than they are.
But I'd say
if they can do it, maybe I can do it.
Demotivated then.
What?
You're just demotivated. I think.
How are you demotivated?
Well, you're saying if I can't do it, I'll never get that done, or I can't. But you're not motivated to do it.
But that's the whole law of attraction. You're thinking, you're believing, you're going, I can do it. I will.
I suppose my point is, I just think it's motivation. I think That's the better word to describe that.
Here's a perfect example of law of attraction, right?
Right.
Let's say Man United, when they're winning all them trophies,
Yeah.
doing really, really well, go up against the team. They had the team bet before they even played them. You know, the other team this is Man United. They're great. This mindset they put themselves in. Man United, all the Man United players, they're all of, like, you might say, oh no, well they had all the best players, they had the best managers.
Yeah, no, I get that
but
point. Yeah.
that team developed through this unified belief, and this attraction that, you know, that manifested.
I don't think there's a somehow in it, though. I think they were just really focused and really determined and motivated.
But they believed. The belief was so. There's different levels of belief. There's this vague level of belief. I think I can do it, right?
Yeah.
And then through hard work.
I think we're saying the same thing, though. I think the belief thing is equals motivation. Equals. Like.
Yeah, but you're kind of going towards it's all hard work and that. But what I'm saying is behind all that is this belief. There is a belief there, and that's what binds it all together. It's okay. It is hard work, but it's two things.
Go for it.
It's the hard work, but it's also the belief. Now, let's say you kept.
No, I do. I see that point of it now. Yeah.
If you were all hard work and no belief, you would weigh.
But you wouldn't. The hard work wouldn't be of a higher quality because you wouldn't be you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so you're not fully motivated then, right?
Right. So let's say the two go hand in hand. So the more you believe, the harder you're going to work. Now you're saying.
Yeah.
What's going to make you work hard is now you can't be delusional.
Yeah,
right?
I think we're saying the same thing, but I'm using motivation to capture everything.
By motivation, you're saying to yourself, like, what's the motivating factor to you? Are you going, oh, I want to make money? I want to. What is motivating you? What's behind the motivation?
It's just you could say there's a belief that you could win, but it is the idea that you want to win. So say if we're motivated to you go out and you play hurling, you play a team sport, that you're motivated to win and achieve something.
Yeah.
And
right. Yeah. And what is the underlying current there that's in the background? It's a belief, though. You have to, like, let's say it was so far beyond your, like, there's no way we'll ever beat these guys.
But then that means you're not motivated, properly motivated.
Yeah.
If you, I know. I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah,
though.
I think we are. Yeah. I think where you look at it as motivation is almost like more of a physical thing. And I'm more in the kind of airy fairy ether thing.
No, I get the whole belief thing. I do.
Yeah.
I think if you have the belief, you have maybe a better quality motivation. Do you know? I mean, you're always going to turn up and do the training. You're always going to, say in team sports, but the training won't be as high a quality or it won't be as good because you won't be as highly motivated if you don't believe it. So they are hand in hand.
Yeah. What if it's something so far beyond? That's a tricky one when you say it. There is more like belief, but belief also draws things towards you, even without motivating, without even doing the hard work. It does actually things. Do you ever?
Yeah, no.
Remember I said about you before about harmony and stuff when you're doing something that you're meant to be doing, and it's like this domino effect. And it strengthens your belief, and it betters your output and your motivation. It's not even a motivation thing. It's actually something that you want to do. It's just, I don't know. Wait, what the fuck am I talking?
Well, we call it there.
Yeah, there's nothing else, is there? Did you bring anything from your childhood?
No, brought myself.
Yeah, I thought I said bring two things.
Well, I brought myself and. No, I didn't bring anything. What did you bring? Go on.
How are you in time?
I need to go in about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. What? Right.
Oh, come on, inviting him.
I literally only thought of it actually just before I came down. Remember them? The big bobblehead oaks.
It's like Sport Billy. Who's that?
I don't know.
Jesus, is that Newcastle or is it?
I thought it was
That's
Alan
Warren
Shearer.
Barton. You can see it. I read the this guy's name in his jersey.
I didn't even look at it.
Meant a lot to you, right?
I mean, I don't even know these lads.
That's Warren Barton.
Remember the whole craze with the yo-yos?
Oh yeah, well there was a few different crazes. They came and went. There was yo-yos first, and then there were spinners.
Or
Spinners were in the mid '80s.
spinning top.
I don't know what they were. No, they were called spinners.
what did they do?
Exact same thing as the yo-yo.
So it's a yo-yo.
You just rebranded and renamed.
Called a spinner.
Called a spinner.
Yeah.
And then they had
Remember the Skittles ones? And I think it was Skittles.
they had Coca-Cola ones.
Yeah, had they? Yeah.
Yeah, but they were kind of sleeker. And then they had this craze then where people would do tricks like the clock. You just hold it like this,
Yeah.
and you go like, "Oh yeah, man, look at this."
Yes,
look at this.
yeah.
And the other kids then would kind of go look and oh,
Yeah.
like, "Wow, look at that."
Then when you do it and you throw it back out, the thing doesn't come back up.
Yeah.
Or I could do the one.
Throw it out and you hit someone in the eye.
Like Spider-Man. I could do that. I could go down and I could send it out and
Do
back.
it there. Do it there.
This thing, right? I don't know. That yoke's about like 20-year-old.
Lights and stuff in it.
It still works. I never put batteries in that. That yoke's about 20-year-old. What batteries?
That. Show me.
It used to light up. The whole thing used to light up.
Okay. Mesmerised.
Now, I haven't been practicing now, Cathal. This is where the podcast...
Do it in that direction there.
So you can see the thing. You see that? Right? That's really easy, that one. Now, you know this one.
Oh yeah.
Which that's... Any of you can do that.
But,
you know the one where they used to be, send it down and you used to be able to like hold it at the bottom and it'd spin at the bottom.
oh yeah,
Shit.
and then just flick and then come back up.
Yeah.
Kind of like not like that.
But there was other ones like you're saying and you could throw it out and stuff. Actually, they're good crack. I'm not going to fucking waste any more time for you there. And the last thing was...
It's more than two. That's three. Go for it. What the hell is
Do you
this?
remember that?
It's like your makeup pouch.
Do you remember that now?
Third Laney. Oh wow.
Do you remember
Pocket.
that?
Electronic organizer.
Remember Coca-Cola used to have like, you take the label off a bottle.
These
I don't
always
know.
that stuff. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get like 30 labels.
yeah.
This was some kind of organizer that had... See, there's a turn on there. Is there one on button on it?
It's like one of these promotional things. Jesus, my eyesight there now.
Far left, no? Power button. Colin, are you actually gone blind, man? No, it's dead.
No, I'm just stupid.
Some of our viewers are going to recognise that.
E-pad.
That was a thing.
The
You used to
corporate
get.
sponsors, the corporate thing. I remember my earliest one of those was I think Roundtrees did had a poster campaign, and they used to have to figure out the story they were trying to tell when you joined up posters together.
Right?
But we only ever got two of the posters.
What do you get if you've done
I
alright?
don't know. I think you might have got like that's
Pack of sweets.
trip to Willy Wonka's or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you inherit the factory. That was a little organiser thing. I don't know if anyone ever used them things to organise anything. Would you let us know, please?
Oh yeah, they are on off there now. Jesus, my eyesight is bad.
Doesn't turn on though, does it? Battery dead.
No, the battery's dead.
Funny,
That's the organiser. Should come up and say, please change the batteries.
If only they had the batteries that this fucking beast has.
What's there? What kind of batteries does it have? Does it have the little ones like that?
Yeah, but they're all different. You'd be
Oh, they are.
surprised. Some of them are different sizes. Yeah, that used to light up. But yeah, this Coca-Cola
On
thing.
the back of it then. It's clear through.
Yeah, for all the geeks, they can see the complex circuitry. Now you have a phone there that can do 1,000,000 times the
Oh, yeah.
processing that you could do. That's mad how... Hey, how did this go to this? Someone believed, Cathal.
Someone was motivated to do the hard work to get it done.
Do you know Nikola Tesla said, believe it on this now, Nikola Tesla said back in like 19...
Well, if he was that
12.
good now, how come he didn't get the Tesla car?
How come he didn't develop the Tesla car?
Yeah, he didn't.
Because there's a huge development to get to that point, Cathal. What's he going to do? Build it out of the
Well, he
back
did. He didn't believe hard enough.
Well, he said back in 1912, you can look up the quote if you like. Look up, just...
Battery's gone.
If
Go on.
you,
Nikola Tesla.
What Nikola Tesla phone? What did Nikola Tesla say about the phone? Right. And just look up an image there where he's quoting it. Now remember this was on like this was at this was the dawn of the electrical age. Now we didn't have anything. And he was a big believer in the ether and the power of belief. And what you have to first see it in the mind before you can.
That's just good planning, though. Like.
Yeah, but okay, what did he say? Do you know how to use Google?
Making a Tesla quote QU
He had more than one now. He had to say about the phone.
quote.
Nikola Tesla quote. Is the man a mute? Come on.
I hear it's just not coming up. There's no internet here.
Oh, I could kind of paraphrase it if you want.
Go for it then. Paraphrase it.
Basically said, in the future, people will be able to talk over intravenous distance, over any distance, almost as if you're talking face to face, as if the person's there, and all these other things, and the device that you'd be able to do this on will fit in your coat pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, back in the time when people didn't have, barely a person had a car.
But you could say the same now on camera. You can say, is the camera rolling? You could say the same. Like you could say, sure, look out there now. Sure, someday now, look, we'll all be flying around in cars, and you could.
Be careful now, because this is going to be used in the future under your name.
Say, right, I'm saying, right, and you could say, and you can name off, Jesus, 10,000 things, right? Sure, you're going to land on one or two of them, right? Surely.
But Carl, this was so like.
It wasn't Stone Age stuff. Like I mean, he was involved in. He was a physicist. He was involved in electronics.
They really had radio at this stage.
But he was involved in.
Yeah.
Himself and Edison were kind of fine with each other.
Yeah.
At the time, right. So they were involved in these technology.
Yeah.
So that was their thing, right? So, you know.
It was so. But this was like, it'd be almost like saying, well, now guys, in the future, not too distant future, we'll be able to put a microchip into a cow and be able to talk perfect English, and not only that, it will be able to telepathically fly airplanes. That's how.
No, it couldn't have been that radical.
Oh well, it was though, Carl. It was, Carl, because they barely had radio, they barely had cars, nowhere had lights, bar the cities. And now this lad then saying, we're going to be able to talk like we're almost face to face, and it's not. And
science fiction. There's been a lot of science fiction stuff like that way back as well. Metropolis.
Some of the science fiction stuff from even 30 years ago is so daft. We're not even anywhere near that yet. Like what they're saying, like bidets and stuff. Like
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Yeah,
beam me up. Get me out. Get me out.
Yeah, but that wasn't too far of a stretch from where we were. Like we kind of had stuff like that.
Except some guy was from a different planet that was talking into it. Anyway, I know. I take your point.
Yeah.
Tesla was actually. He died penniless and homeless and
in love with pigeons.
Did he?
Yeah. Something got to do with pigeons. They raided his room. He rented this hotel room, whatever. He stayed in some place. I think Westinghouse or someone paid for his rates. But he had loads of boxes of stuff. But Donald Trump's great granddad, I think it was great granddad, or maybe it was granddad maybe, was the head of this FBI at the time, and he was part of this team that raided, and some of the boxes were never given back. A lot of them were, but some weren't.
Right.
And Tesla talked about this deck beam. He talked about this device that he had. Tesla used to talk about this device about if you match the resonance frequency of any object, you could destroy that object, right? This is some profound thought he had, right? And seemingly there was this story about in a hotel. They're in this hotel, and the whole hotel started violently shaking, just this hotel, and Tesla was in the building, and then he left. But he had this little device, like the size of the pint glass, that could do this. This is the story.
And Trump's.
Right? This is the story. And then in like 50, 60 years on, we can see like bridges that disintegrate. Do you ever see a bridge that starts like flopping like this? Because
bad engineering.
It could be bad, but whatever happened, the actual resonance frequency, whatever was going on around it, matched the frequency of the bridge, and the thing would just disintegrate. It's actually a thing now that they're starting to understand. Tesla talked about this 100 years ago. But sure, Jesus, you just look out the window there. You could make up anything there. Sure, no,
maybe he was just good at it. Like he was.
Maybe he had an understanding. Maybe he's seen things that we can't see. Maybe his belief was so strong.
And Trump now has
so clear.
He obviously didn't do anything with wigs.
Yeah, couldn't
fix that wig.
Hair growth. Yeah, receding hairlines.
Couldn't fix it.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Thanks, guys. Do you know what? It's been a good few months.
What's that? Since we did
the
this?
last one.